What's up guys, Ron Purdy here from Techno Buffalo, and today I have for you the review of the LG G5. Now this has been a very highly anticipated phone, and I want to cover a couple things that I didn't cover in our hands-on at Mobile World Congress. So if the information you're looking for isn't in this video, click one of the links above or below. Let's start out by addressing some of the comments we saw in our hands-on video. A lot of you said that you thought the phone was ugly. Now, I don't completely agree, but I definitely don't think it's the prettiest phone on the market. I think that award as of now goes to the S7 Edge. Where the G5 does knock it out of the park is the feel. The design, as you can see, is a little more rounded, the edges are curved, and it feels really nice in the hands. The power button, which was previously on the back, remains there but now doubles as a fingerprint reader. It is also one of the fastest fingerprint readers I have used to date. It was so fast, in fact, when I first set it up, I wasn't even sure if the phone was locking, it was opening that quickly. The only place you bring that build quality into question is at the bottom chin where the modules come off and on, so there's a little bit of a panel gap right there, but I don't even know if you're allowed to complain about that since you are getting different modules and, as LG calls them, friends. And unfortunately, we did not get those from LG for this review, so I remained friendless. My review of this phone is really as a standalone device. But even without the modules, you can still swap out the battery, which a lot of people were really excited about. But to be honest, in my uses, I didn't really ever do that. Combined with fast charging and the very, very good battery life on the G5 already, it's not really necessary. In terms of display, you're looking at a 2560 by 1440 5.3-inch display, and it looks really good. And what about camera, or cameras in this case? There's two on the back, one regular and one ultra wide. The primary rear-facing camera is a 16 megapixel shooter, and it looks really good. From a distance, photos look very detailed, very sharp. Once you zoom in, you do notice a little bit of macro blocking in the shadows, but nothing you really can't get over. Not the greatest camera on the market, but what really sells this phone for me is that secondary 8 megapixel shooter with the ultra wide lens. I'm a huge fan of the aesthetic. Obviously less resolution than the main shooter, but it's totally worth it. And being able to shoot 4K video on that ultra wide lens really sealed the deal for me. Where my Kobe beef comes in with this phone is the app drawer, or the lack of an app drawer. I do not like LG's skin. Now, this is an easily fixable problem because you can just put a launcher on top, but I don't really understand why they removed the app drawer. I guess they thought it was cleaner, but what really ends up happening is you just end up with a ton of app clutter. You can go into the settings and pull up the app drawer, but it just sort of shoves it in the corner of the screen so it's like floating and it looks disgusting. Again, not great. Performance on the G5 with the Snapdragon 820 was flawless, buttery, and smooth. And so the biggest thing here clearly for LG are the modules. I think it's a great idea. I think they've gone down this route of creating and innovating and trying to do something new. The vision is to have one phone that sort of swaps its purposes with the swapping of that bottom chin. However, I think a couple things that are holding them back are, number one, swapping the modules out isn't a very quick and efficient process unless you have monstrous nails for that little button that ejects the chin. And the bigger issue is that there aren't that many modules. LG has made a couple and they're trying to get more third-party manufacturers to get involved, but the success is completely reliant on what other modules come out. Right now it's a bit like having an app store with only first-party apps in there. You need more to mix it up and make it worth it. So I do give this one a buy. I really like it. Do I think it set out to achieve exactly what LG wanted? I'm not so sure about that, unless their goal was really just to dip their feet in the modular world and see how the public responds. And so you guys are the public. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you're angry, don't be mad. Beyonce, give us a thumbs up if you liked the video, hit subscribe for more awesome tech content, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.